Once, in a peaceful village surrounded by golden wheat fields and rolling hills, there lived a humble farmer named Elias. His crops flourished because he worked hard, and the village smelled of fresh grain and earth. Elias was well liked by the villagers for his wisdom, and many came to him for advice, including Master Hugo, the village chief, when they needed help or guidance. Though everyone respected Elias, there was one thing about his son, Leo, that the villagers didn't understand. "I've seen him do it many times," the fishmonger said as he arranged his fresh catch on the market stall. "Every time Master Hugo offers him a choice of coins, Leo always picks the copper one. Why? It's silly. Doesn't he know the silver coin is worth more?" Master Hugo, who liked to joke with the villagers, would laugh along. "Every day I offer Leo 2 coins, he would say, 1 silver, 1 copper, and every time he picks the copper coin. What do you think of that?" The villagers would all chuckle. "What a fool," said Gregor, the blacksmith. "If he only knew the silver coin is worth so much more." Mia, the baker's daughter, would add, "I can't believe it. Even I know silver is more valuable than copper." The teasing hurt Elias's heart. He knew Leo was kind and quiet, but the villagers didn't understand his son. They laughed at him without knowing the truth. Elias started to wonder. Why did Leo always choose the copper coin? Could it really be foolishness? One evening, as the sun set behind the hills, Elias walked home, his mind full of questions. Could his son be making a mistake every day? Was Leo truly as foolish as they said? At home, Leo was sitting quietly under the big oak tree in their yard, watching small sparrows peck at the breadcrumbs he had thrown on the ground. The peaceful sight helped calm Elias, but his worries still lingered. He walked over to Leo and sat beside him. "Leo," Elias began gently, "do you know which coin is worth more, the copper or the silver?" Leo smiled up at his father, his face calm and kind. "Of course, father. Silver is more valuable." Elias frowned, feeling confused. "Then why do you always pick the copper coin when Master Hugo gives you a choice?" "The villagers laugh at you, my son. They say you are foolish." Leo looked at his father with a soft, peaceful gaze. Without saying a word, he stood up and motioned for Elias to follow him. They went inside their home. Leo pulled out a small wooden box from under his bed. He opened the lid, and Elias gasped when he saw what was inside. There, shining in the soft light, was a small mountain of copper coins. It wasn't just a few coins. It was a small treasure, enough to buy new tools, better seeds for the next planting season, and even warm coats for winter. "Father," Leo said softly, "if I choose the silver coin, Master Hugo will stop offering me any coins at all. The game will end, and I won't get any more chances. Why take just 1 silver coin when I can keep collecting copper coins, one by one, every day? The copper coins may seem small at first, but they add up over time." Elias stood still, amazed by what his son had said. Leo wasn't foolish after all. In fact, he was far wiser than anyone realized. His son's quiet thinking had led to this pile of copper coins, a sign of his patience, his understanding, and his ability to see the value in things that others overlooked. The next morning, Elias walked to the village square. The market was already busy, with the sound of coins clinking and people chatting. Master Hugo, as usual, stood at the center, holding out his 2 coins, 1 silver, 1 copper. The villagers gathered around, eager to watch and laugh. "Come, Leo," Master Hugo called with a smile, holding out the coins. "Choose your coin." As usual, Leo stepped forward calmly, his face serene. The crowd laughed, but this time there was a new feeling in the air. Less mockery, more curiosity. Without hesitation, Leo picked the copper coin, just as he always did. Mia, the baker's daughter, couldn't help herself. "Leo," she asked, "why do you always choose the copper coin? Don't you know the silver one is worth more?" Leo looked at her, his gaze steady and calm. "Tell me, Mia," he asked, "how many silver coins have I missed out on?" Mia thought for a moment, counting in her head. "Maybe 1 or 2. Leo smiled gently and opened his pouch. Coins spilled out, hundreds of copper coins sparkling in the sunlight. The sound of coins clinking together filled the air. The villagers stood in shock, their eyes wide with surprise. "And how many copper coins have I collected?" Leo asked. The villagers took a long moment to think. Then the truth slowly dawned on them. Gregor, the blacksmith, who had always laughed at Leo's choice, now smiled and said, well, maybe the fool isn't so foolish after all." From that day on, the villagers saw Leo in a new light. They no longer mocked him for his choices. Instead, they respected his quiet wisdom. Master Hugo, who had enjoyed teasing Leo, no longer offered him the coins, but by then it didn't matter. Leo had already won, not with one big choice, but with his steady, wise choices over time. The villagers now spoke of Leo with respect. They marveled at how he had turned their laughter into an opportunity and how he had quietly made himself wealthier than they had ever imagined. The moral of the story is that true wisdom isn't always about the obvious choices or about impressing others with big gestures. It's about seeing the long-term picture. The wisest people are often the ones who make careful, quiet decisions, understanding that patience and persistence bring the greatest rewards. Like Leo, the smartest people are those who can see opportunities where others don't and make choices that lead to lasting success. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel for more motivational and self-improvement content.